Here it goes.
So Jar is arriving with a mini digger and a chipper and other things, which is really exciting because we're going to take the next step on the land, rebuilding the trenches and chipping a lot of the wood we've cut.
Until we have sorted out that space so that we can actually be in it, we've got a canopy, so it means that we can just have a bit of shade for the dogs, for us, for eating.
Super easy.
Secure before use.
Very well made.
Good, isn't it, Sharon? There might be a snake in it. You've brought the line down from where it will come in. So what do you think about how are we going to do it to irrigate down there? What are your ideas?
The water comes up from the top here, and so we built this channel here, and we had two options. There's an older Sakia system, and with Florian and Kathy, we looked at where the lines were, and at the bottom of this hill, there's a lateral that would come off. But the problem is that the current plot of land is split up from the original Sakia system, meaning that the slope is going the wrong way for us to bring our water. So we're considering of actually not bringing the Sakia down, because logistically it's kind of odd for us to have to dig so deep and it'd be a lot of infrastructure, and we're considering maybe bring the lateral up and using the slope so we can cross paths down to our irrigation system on the good land down there.
So how many cross paths do you think would be feasible on this slope?
I'm not sure. Taking advantage of the slopes we do have and not having to dig against the current land topography, and trying to use the slopes and the inertia of the water to our advantage. I think I'm going to pull this, create a berm on the slope side so that we have less chance of it blowing out when we have a lot of water coming in.
Let's do it.
All right.
So this is our acequia. This is the Santa Barbara Rio Lucio acequia, which is one of the oldest in the entire country. It's a genius way of irrigating in a very dry climate. It comes from the mountains just west of here, very close, very stable water supply, even though this year the winter was very dry. So a little further down is where our lateral comes off, from which we hope to irrigate our land.
So we're at the head gate where the acequia, which is this ancient system of waterways, splits. And so at the moment it's running onto someone else's land, but when we open it up here, this is where it will go onto our land. And Jar and I and a whole group of people last autumn got this going again after 40 years. Jar, do you think it's possible this tomorrow to get it going on the land to see how it runs?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much work we get done today, and be nice to see how the water flows naturally once we got the ditches done on our land, to be able to know if we have to dig more, if something's too high, where we put our gates, and where we plan the rest of the system. So I think it'd be great if we could.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is just beautiful to have. It's one of the oldest in North America. Here it goes. We come a long way, Jason. Look at it. We got it properly going. That's good, it stopped running. Well done.
One, two, three. Cool.
So last week we made this big pile, and that's what I'm getting rid of at the moment. But I thought it was sweet that the beavers have taken advantage of the cut wood and made their den more difficult for other animals to get in. Our dogs have been sneaking around, but I think the beavers are well in there. But it shows you that they're still there. We were wondering whether the beavers sort of had disappeared or whether they were there, but they're there because they have definitely changed their entrance since last week. So it's really good. They've created this beautiful network of waterways. They create these beautiful ecosystems. So thank you, beaver family, for being part of this land. And I'll shred that tomorrow. And now I'm going to carry on taking out this dead wood and putting it into piles of stuff that I can put through the chipper and stuff that's too big. So it's the end of the day, and what I did the pathway and shredded the stuff, and then there was a massive pile down where the beaver is, so I thought I might as well just bring it all up here, and then tomorrow I can shred it. I haven't got it all, I've got maybe 2/3 of it, but I ran out of steam. It's been really hot. The dogs were helping, and so I think we're going to be able to leave that there tonight, and I will come back and I'll shred that in the morning. This whole expanse of willows and over there. This goes to where the beaver is. But a lot of this we need to get rid of, and it's really good soil. It's the soil nearest the river. So if anybody's got any ideas on how to get rid of an invasion of willow, we'd be very interested.
I'm so happy with this.
As Jar was getting these great big roots out, I was trying my hardest because the soil is so different from the soil up there, which is very sandy. Look at this. It's really nice soil, Jar.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And so I was trying to get all the soil off, or as much as I could, before we pile it into the, because we don't want to lose good soil.
So I've been removing the last of the staples, which is hundreds of them, and nails and screws. I'd removed the sheetrock, which these nails and screws were holding, and the insulation, which the staples were holding. But it's really nice to have this blank canvas of the 2x4s. We can attach new insulation and everything after we clean it from the bottom up thoroughly. And you might not be able to see it, but in the corner here is a very rotten 2x4 that's probably from a leak. So I'm going to fix the leak and replace the 2x4. But this is tedious work, but it's the foundation for doing the new insulation and the wall coverings properly.
Look at it.